Alright, so today I'm just going to go over a quick brief overview of my rare Jeep. My name is Braden Weinheimer and it is a 1998 5.9 liter Grand Cherokee. So here's a picture of what it would have looked like new. And what's so special about it? It's considered a rare muscle Jeep. They only made 10,000 of them, and in 1998 they cost $40,000. That's a lot of money back then. If you account for inflation, that would be $64,000 today. So if there's a $64,000 one of 10,000 Jeep out there, that's pretty unique. It had a 5.9 liter V8 and every possible luxury feature packed in that they could at the time. Unique features: it had a bigger engine. Most comparable ones at the time were a 4 liter straight six. This one had a 5.9 liter V8, a little bit bigger. Had a bigger exhaust, bigger transmission, axles, drive shaft, and had a really nice suspension. The interior had a really unique leather wood grain interior. Had a computer screen that monitored the vehicle components, 10-speaker premium stereo, unique body trim, heat extracting hood, unique forged wheels, electric fan, memory super adjustable heated seats, self-tinting memory side and rear view mirror, along with other luxuries, and was considered the fastest SUV for a long time. Here's a picture of the interior. You can see the nice leather. You can see some of the little wood grain accents, and the leather's on like the handles of everything, steering wheel, everywhere they could put it. Here's another up close one. There's that little computer screen I was talking about. It's pretty nifty. These were really desirable for off-road, meaning, it has a lot more power. The rarity is really cool. It's designed to be comfortable. Has solid axles, which helps you have more articulation with your suspension, and it's stronger compared to what's used in contemporary vehicles. Has a dual 4-link coil spring suspension, which is very nice. Here's my quick story. I bought mine for $1,900 with 140,000 miles on it. I went through and rebuilt and upgraded the engine, transmission, transfer case, dual axle swap with rear locker, 5.5-inch long arm lift, front and rear, and that's just a quick summary. After putting in about $6,000, it can keep up with $40,000+ Jeeps. And the difference is mine is unique and cool. It's totally different than what everybody else has, while everyone else's are the same thing. It's just a copycat cookie cutter. I designed and built mine to be driven anywhere and do anything, with a lot more upgrades to come. My wife actually had a dream last night that we drove the Jeep to Pluto, so there's some proof for you that it really can go anywhere and do everything. Here's a picture of it when I got it. The previous owner had a little pygmy goat that loved to hop up and chew on the windshield wiper. That's why that one's kind of goofy looking. Here's a new camshaft going in when I was building the engine. Afterwards, my estimate is it should be about 400 horsepower, 550 foot-pounds of torque, which is pretty beefy. Here's what it looks like. All cleaned up, painted with the lift and tires. Not painted, just washed with the lift and tires and everything on it. And here's a picture of my wife and I at the top of a mountain over the summer. Most people have the acronym for Jeep slang-wise as just empty every pocket. Those are for people that pay for the labor for someone else to fix all the problems. But because I do all the work myself and parts are cheap, my acronym is more along the lines of just expect every possibility. With mine being older, it does require more maintenance and things are unique, so there are more problems that need to be addressed. But let's go do a quick demonstration. So I needed to change out my ball joints, and I was in the process of putting an aftermarket bumper on. Well, I had some bolts that I had a bolt that got stripped out ridiculously bad and took several hours to get out. So, new bumper, yeah, that's not put on. Also, I was changing out my ball joints, but the new ball joints were too loose to slide in because of wear. They're supposed to be pressed in with at least 1,000 pounds of pressure, and the new ones I could just slide in by hand. Here's an old one, but I could just slide it in by hand. It's not supposed to do that. So I had to pivot and get different ball joints, and I will get a replacement bolt and get this bumper put on.